Good morning, it's Tom, Negotiating with Jesus. Doing my exercises, but I want to tell you just quickly that there's two videos that you should look at if this gets dull, which it will do in about 8 seconds. Go to MTGuitar, and that's one, and I don't remember what the other one is, but I'll have both videos. Oh yeah, SorHands. So SorHands is a classical guitar player, and he's doing reaction videos. You're probably not advanced. He did a reaction video to a guy helping us understand. So I'm an intermediate player in that middle territory. I'm trying to become advanced or level up. And it's just a discussion of what is it, how do you determine where you are, and how do you set your goal, or what are the goals to, what is the next level? So next level, I have to be able to me, I have to be able to pick well. I'm getting better at that, but clearly I need work. And the truth is I need maybe to double the amount of time I rehearse on my guitar. My skills need I need some level of understanding, some level of practice to get better. But I'm happy with my playing. I'm as good as I've ever been. Now, I'm going to take a quick detour and tell you that someone gifted me a guitar. And I want to honor people who do things like that. I was given an Esteban guitar, and it's shiny and sparkly and blue. And it had a broken string and had not been played for I don't know how long. And I didn't know anything about it. I thought, well, I'll restring it. So I restrung the Esteban guitar, and I looked up on the internet, what is this thing worth? Is it a good beginner's guitar? And I think you can get a new one with a small generic amp, a generic guitar, a generic amp, with a very sparkly finish that in some ways looks pretty, but it's misleading. This is not a good guitar. And I don't want to insult somebody who gave me a guitar, but to give it away, if a beginner started with that guitar, they would have to really want to play for that guitar to be useful. The strings press very hard. It did hurt my fingers. To play anywhere up the neck required just a ridiculous amount of effort. So this Takamine, you spend $1,000 on a guitar, and you should get a pretty dang good instrument. You spend $100 on a guitar, you've probably made a mistake, because you might need to spend, to me, you need to spend around $300 to get the best of the cheap guitars. You have to get up to that level of $300, $400, $500 to get an instrument worth playing that you could play for several years and advance in skills. So you buy a kid a $100 guitar. I don't even know what to say about it. It's maybe they advance to a certain amount and then they have to get a better guitar. So the $100 guitar is I don't know, you have to kind of skip it. Just go right to $300. I had a $350 Yamaha, which served me for 15 years. It was a pretty good guitar. So then I spent maybe 11 or 12 on this guitar. And I love this guitar. It plays well. I like the looks of it. So if you're intermediate, you need to buy the $1,000 guitar. And then your playing is good enough to really be satisfying. Your guitar is good enough to be satisfying. So my point with this is I did compare what's a $1,000 guitar compared to a $100 guitar. I laid them face to face so that I could see the string length and determine what can be done. So you can adjust guitars and get the action closer so the strings can be closer to the frets. So I think I might do some work on that guitar just so that I could give it to somebody and it might be worth something. But I hate to just kind of insult somebody who gives me a gift and just say, just toss it, toss it exactly. But I think you need to steer clear from Esteban guitars. I think it's a poor product, and probably a great salesman who's probably rich has sold a lot of guitars, and a lot of disappointed people who attempted to play guitar and bounced off and ended up in the ditch, feeling that this was something they couldn't accomplish. So I already did my exercises. I'm going to start doing middle D, G, B strings, playing that Molly Tuttle picking pattern. A D7 shape. On the middle strings, D, G, B. That's a D minor, so we have a C. Middle of the C. D minor, E minor. That C shape, that's an F, and it's the same F as this. G, same as this. It's that C shape, which is the D shape. Then we run A minor, B diminished, a bad friend, B, D, F. This is D, F, B octave. Then back to the C shape. Now what am I on? A minor, G, E minor, D minor. So I'm just going to keep practicing. Also did my ABCs. Oops, F, G, C, D. So I did that. I did my E, D, C, A, G. My pentatonic scale up and down the strings as well as across the fretboard. Pentatonic scales need to be, you need to know the positions going this way. So you can see I'm not one of these high-level players. I'm intermediate, trying to get to closer to advanced. That's what we're going to keep doing. I'm going to work on deciding what to do with Esteban guitar, but mostly I'm going to do my songs and continue to get better in my 60s. I want to play my songs in front of people. I'm going to keep working. Let's tortoise this race. It's a long grind. Keep grinding.